Hey, welcome and good afternoon. Good night. Good night. It's like 10:53 on a Monday evening. We're coming to you live to give you the live reactions of the 2021 rookie draft in the association. Dr. Dane Andre, Professor Killonomics on the other end. Which year? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. Excited to unravel these draft results. It's going to be really interesting to see what some of these teams decide to go with, um, for their rookie for the season.
Yeah, man, it's going we're gonna do it like we did last year. We're gonna make this real quick. It was a impromptu, but just wanna, create some content and keep it fun for you guys. Um all right, so Brooklyn Phoenix, man, you guys are up number one. Got lucky with
Wow.
a after that trade. So basically you gave up Mason Plumlee for the number one pick. That was nice.
Yeah, man. Feels really good, man. This is a pretty stacked draft class. Um, they've said that, the unanimous number one pick is supposed to be a generational talent.
Hmm, we'll see.
So I
We'll
don't know how
see.
much I buy it. I will be straight up. I don't know how much I buy it. I've watched some highlights and I'm just like, this guy looks like, anybody in your local park. That's like, that's fortunately 6'8" or whatever height he is. So I want to see this guy live in action in the
Yeah,
NBA.
yeah, they're calling a lot of guys who can handle the ball point guards now. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, if that is, that's great. So yeah, you guys are rebuilding, and looks like you're off to a good start.
Mhm.
Let's announce your pick. Brooklyn Phoenix, 2021 rookie draft pick overall number one, and you guys went with.
Cade Cunningham,
Okay,
KD.
yeah, no surprises there. No surprises there. Let's keep it moving, man, because we got
We
we got
got
this
names.
we got the Sparrows on the clock, and this pick is probably not gonna be all that surprising either. But what's interesting is I'm hearing rumors, man. I'm hearing rumors that this pick could be on the move, man.
Yeah, man. Sparrows, man. He always wheeling and dealing and whispering in the background, trying to see, what he can get and if he can get get into a more complete player, trade some of his younger assets. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to see what happens with this player. Number two pick in the 2021 rookie draft, Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets.
mhm.
Yeah, he looks like he could score. Uh, Not much else I can really say. He wore a silver like bell bottom suit at the draft. That's undraftable to me.
Yeah, brother. I mean, brother's been saying that he's coming for rookie of the year. So from a fantasy perspective, he's trying to become rookie of the year. That means he's gonna put up numbers, man. He's gonna do whatever it takes. He'll
I
probably be
like his
terrible defensively and figure out a way to get 1.5 steals so that
I
it'll
like
elevate him.
I like his attitude. I like his swag, but I did not like the bell bottoms. So let's move on to NYK, a new owner. We got a new team manager
Hmm.
in the league. So welcome to that brother. You know, he's ready to make a splash. Got the number three pick, and do you need to guess who this is?
We going chalk here. This got to be Mobley right here. I know NYK from some other leagues, man, and he loves his bigs, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
I've seen that too.
there's there's a lot of guards on the board. He's gonna go. Hmm, that guy right there in that village in West Africa. He looks like
Yeah,
a promising
yeah, you
prospect.
gotta
I'm
you gotta
going
go
with
with.
him.
Yeah, that's exactly where NYK, the New York Knickerbockers, will be selecting Evan Mobley.
Mhm,
Looks like a interesting prospect for sure. I don't know about the
mhm,
fit next to Jared Allen, so I'm curious to see what happens there. But should be a good catch right there. Let's keep it moving. We're on to Amherst Speedsters. Um, number 4 pick. They've got
Yeah.
a nice young team looking to add some more talent. What are you thinking here?
Man, this is Jalen Suggs, hands down. Speedsters is not gonna. He's not looking to surprise. He's looking for someone that's gonna consistently, give some stats and have an opportunity. And
For sure, for
Jalen
sure.
Suggs is certainly that guy.
For sure, for sure. Jalen Suggs is the pick. In fact, Speedster's not playing around. Gonna go with short shot talent. I think a lot of people would have even taken this guy number 3, number 2 for some people. So,
I've heard some people talk about him at number 1, man. So,
yeah, probably if not for Cunningham, and I mean, he had a good show out in the tournament. So Suggs at 4, and this is really where the draft is kind of really
mhm.
getting started because the top four guys, you kind of knew that they were going to be where they went, but the Kings are up, and the Kings Landing, they can really take you anywhere with this pick. So I'm curious to see if what you think, and this manager went for his pick.
Man, King's Landing, man, he loves his guards, man. So, the next good guard, on the draft board is Davion Mitchell, and King's Landing is more than likely gonna go with the guy.
Nice,
like
nice. In fact, man, you're absolutely correct. The pick is in. It is Davion Mitchell, young guard going to the Kings in the NBA. So I don't know if there was some kind of synergy going on there, but like you said, this manager likes guards, and we hear some good things about him. What do you think about his fantasy potential? I'm hearing good things about his defense, but what are you hearing about what kind of numbers he could potentially put up, and especially with this loaded backcourt that the Kings already have?
I think it's going to be a good fit. The Kings are probably going to make some moves, man, because they've been wanting to get rid of Buddy Hield for a little while, and that'll open up some minutes. And they don't have the healthiest of backcourts, right? Halliburton missed some games last year. Fox, struggled, with missing a couple of games. So I think this guy he's gonna be a nice complementary to what they've got going on.
Okay. I mean, I feel like if they're gonna get rid of Buddy Hield, though, in his elite shooting, because he really is an elite shooter, you might want to do something a little different than Davion Mitchell, because from what I understand, he's not really a shooter like that. So, but at least they'll add another defender and a guy who can probably handle the rock.
The Kings talk about bringing Ben Simmons in there. Yeah, we know how good he can shoot. So I mean,
point taken.
Kings are just
point taken.
Kings are the interest of franchise.
Let's keep it moving on to True Grit. True Grit, always makes some solid picks. What do you see for this team here?
I'm split between Scotty Barnes and Josh Giddey. With him, probably leaning to somebody with more opportunity. So I'm gonna say Josh Giddey here for True Grit.
Okay. Well, in fact, the pick is in, and it's actually Alperen Sengun.
Oh, he went for it all.
He went for it all. The rookie out of Houston. Big guy, looks like he can do a lot of things down on the block. Projected to be kind of like a Enes Kanter type guy. A lot of offense, not much defense. I put up some good numbers in summer league, so I think this could be a good pick for them.
Yeah, he feels like the type of player that doesn't translate from summer league to to the regular season. I won't go as far as the preseason, but I think it'll take him a season or two, get his weight up, move at the NBA speed.
The positive thing is that he's in Houston, and he should be able to get some minutes there. So we should be seeing a lot of him. All right, let's move on to the Titans. Titanes de San Juan.
Titans. I know who he wants to take. Anthony Edwards.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
Get
Well, get your picks in on time, guys. Get your picks
your
in on
picks
time.
on time, man. We remind you guys 24/7, 365 days a year. Get those picks in, man.
What do you see, man?
Uh he's going Scotty Barnes, man. He hasn't he hasn't want he doesn't even know any of these players, you know.
Yes.
So he's just choosing the top
Yeah,
guy on the draft board.
Scotty Barnes went number 4 overall in the draft, in the NBA draft, and he's now dropped down to number 7. So yeah,
Mhm.
Scotty Barnes is the pick for the Tinas de San Juan. Yeah, let's keep it moving, man. I don't know much about Scotty Barnes. I hear he's like a point guard, forward kind of guy. I don't believe that, but sure.
So really what they're doing there, and I get it, they're trying to replace Siakam. So he's supposed to be Siakam light, right? And I don't know if you've been following, but Siakam is not happy with the Toronto Raptors, and he's trying to move on. My guess is they move him this season if Scotty Barnes looks good.
If that's the case, well, Scotty Barnes should be a good pick for them. I was just thinking they would have went with Suggs after well knowing that they were going to lose Lowry, but I guess they feel good about where Van Fleet is and what else they got going on there with Gary Trent. So let's move on to Cranston Killers, man. This is a team loaded with talent, always picking up some good young youths in the draft. So what do you seeing here for the Killers?
This is a tough one. Maybe he goes with a book night. Where does he go with Giddy? I'm gonna go with James Booknight. Maybe James Booknight.
Yeah, no, actually, so the pick is in, and it's Golden State Warriors. Moses Moody actually is the pick here. Moses Moody is the pick here for the Killers. So, yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Moody, man. I think that guy can play. I like them, definitely one of my probably top 7 or 8 guys that I probably would have went for. But yeah, I think that's going to be a good look for him. Whenever he gets to play, he's in Golden State, so that's
yeah. I mean, hopefully he gets traded, right? They can get another player, and he gets traded to a place where he can get some opportunity. Because I mean, that just sucks,
Yeah,
Golden State just hasn't had a good track record of developing players. Steve Kerr's been there, so
right. So Brooklyn Phoenix is back on the clock. You guys, you made a trade, traded Paul George to Frankfurt, and you got back the number 9 pick. So what are you feeling here? Are you just kind of going to talent, best talent available kind of thing, or what are you thinking here?
I'm going a combination of upside / opportunity, right? So those were the two things that were important to me with this pick.
That makes sense. And so with the 9th pick, Brooklyn Phoenix selects Josh Giddey going to Oklahoma City Thunder. So he's going to get lots of playing time. Another European point forward type guy,
which is the next Luka, right? That's what I've been hearing, right? Moves like Luka, shoots like Luka, looks like Luka, is white as Luka, like Luka, man.
Yeah, I mean if you say so. I'm looking forward to seeing Giddey play. I'll be watching very intensely Oklahoma City Thunder basketball. So yeah, that was interesting.
If he ends up like Turkoglu, I'll still be happy. Right? I'll settle for Turkoglu.
Hey, I mean it's a number 9 pick, man. Whatever you get, right? So
yep.
Number 10 pick, the Boston Bombers. Bombers, man. Top 3 finish last year. Obviously has a solid team and just looking to add more talent. Any guess here? It's gonna. I'm not sure which way they're gonna go, but
And they could go with Kuminga. Wagner is still on the board, so that's a solid pick, as well as Duarte. So I'll say Wagner because Wagner's got the opportunity with the Magic. He's already invested with Isaac. I'll say Franz Wagner.
yeah, actually, it looks like the pick is in, and the Bombers are gonna go take a swing here and go for Zaire Williams, who's going to the Memphis
Ooh.
Grizzlies. So. Yeah, I don't know much about
Ooh.
this prospect, so I'm looking to talk to Jorge and seeing what this pick means for that team. So interesting. I mean, we'll see. In Memphis, he's a guy who probably could get some playing time, but they've got a bunch of young wings, and
Some
they're
good
kind of they're
guards.
kind of loaded there. So we may not see this guy this season, but um, this is a top what this is a lottery pick. So I
Mhm.
mean, anything can happen there. Okay, the defending champions are on the clock.
Mm,
And you know how this, how Dr. Sobers does it. It's you got to be young, athletic. You got to be, jumping through the roof. I mean, look at the talent on that squad: Zion and Luca
Look,
and Booker,
Booker.
and I mean, she's got a good core. So, you know, what's your prediction here for who's coming to
My
join?
my prediction is Dr. Sobers is probably going after a big, right? Like, that's one position I'm sure she could use some depth at. And so I'm gonna say Franz Wagner, right? Because that's somebody that can, possibly, help her today.
Yeah, I mean, France is more like a wing. Like, I don't know how much big man potential Wagner's got, but um, looks like, oh, I see another. Oh, Zion must have made this pick. It's a Duke player. Jalen
Oh,
Johnson of Atlanta Hawks
oh.
coming to town. So I saw a little bit of this kid in summer league jumping through the roof. He's caught a
Mhm,
couple of bodies. I like what I saw from Mr. Johnson. So
mhm.
you know. This, they've got time. He probably won't get any playing time on this squad, but
They need
um,
to make it. They need to make it available because he looked like one of the best prospects in the summer league.
yeah, he looks he
Um,
looks he looks hungry. He looks ready. So I'm
I,
curious to see if he really gets any playing time. And Atlanta's loaded with wings. I mean, with
mm,
Reddish and Hunter and Bogdanovich and
mhm.
Herder, and they got a lot of cats out there. So we'll see. All right, Rucker Park
Ooh.
making trades and traded this pick during the season and then got it. No, I don't know if this is the exact pick you got back, but no, I don't think. I think you got Rucker Park's pick actually
I got
originally.
yeah, I got Record Park's pick. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, well, he traded back to get back into the draft, and yeah, I'm hearing some things in Rucker Park. Like I'm hearing like possible rebuild coming. I'm hearing some grumbles about Giannis on the move. I think this team has gotten to a point where they're ready to kind of hit the reset button. And when you inherit a team, you kind of feel like you need your own guys in there. You need to kind of put your own stamp on the team, and I think that's what's happening here. So, um, you
it's
know,
either that or the fantasy midlife crisis, right? Where it's just like, yo, these guys is making me pull out my hair. I gotta do, yeah, to your point, gotta do something different.
make some moves. So, and yeah, this manager loves to make moves and does it quite well. So, um, draft is here and all the way to number 12. Still got some good guys on the board. Guys who have not been picked yet. So, what's your guess here?
Kuminga is still on the board, right? So I'm
Kuminga
gonna
is on.
say I'm saying he's gonna put in that investment and get Kaminga here.
Yeah, with the 12th pick, the Rucker Park Busters select Jonathan Kaminga, Golden State
Mhm.
Warriors. I hear a lot of different things about this guy. I'm like from the little bit of him I saw, I'm intrigued by him. But you hear about the poor shooting, and you hear about the competitiveness, potential issues with that. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to believe, but I hopefully being around four Hall of Famers will help put some fire under him and help him move in the right direction. And I think there's some good opportunity there for him to
Mhm.
grow with that team. So I like it. What do you
Yeah,
think about Kaminga?
yeah. I mean, as long as he stays away from Steve Kerr, don't listen to anything that he's spitting to spitting to him as far as player development. I think he'll be good. I mean, as you said, they've got great talent around, great environment, and he can take the time he needs to grow.
Yeah, yeah, and the kid is only 18, so the poor shooting, it is what it is. I think that will probably get better at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, I think people overemphasize the shooting with some of these guys. If the guy can defend, like that's already a big plus.
Yeah, his
Um,
his his dimension, his measurements seem to be quite intriguing. So
mhm,
um, I look forward to good things because I picked him in another dynasty
mhm.
draft, and I'm hoping for good things for him. So let's move on to the Money Man. The Money Man had a good season last year.
Money man, money, money, money man. Wish death upon me, dog. I can't ride no more.
What kind of intel you got on his pick, man?
Man, 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 money man. He's looking to make a splash, do something a little bit different. I don't think he goes Joshua Primo here. He's not that dicey. I'm gonna say he goes with Chris Duarte. Chris Duarte is what I'm thinking.
I like that pick actually. I like that pick. But no, I think even sexier pick, if you will. Nashawn Bones Highland is
Oh,
on the board.
he is all in on that fool.
Yeah. So what do you hear about him?
I know nothing about him
Me
besides
either.
his funky name.
Yeah, it's an awesome name. Yeah, I don't know anything about him, but best wishes with Mr. Bones. And next two picks are a skip. That's Brooklyn Phoenix, who probably would have ended up with Duarte, but he probably don't have any roster space for that right now.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
um, and then Solid State, who is also a skip, and then that leaves me, the defending losers of last season, Great Danes, and
And
with the
somebody's got to be second, man. It's a tough job, but we all have been there.
yeah,
We
Mama
all
said
have been
if
there.
you ain't first, then you're last, and that's just what it is. Um, with the last pick in the 2021 draft, rookie draft, the Great Dane select James Bouknight, young,
Okay.
young, young, young scorer out of New York City,
Uh,
U Yukon. UConn bred and now going to play with LaMelo Ball, maybe the future backcourt of the Charlotte Hornets. So, I'm looking forward to seeing that young man play some more. I hear and what I've seen seems like is a elite type scorer, 3-level scorer.
mhm.
So, we'll those kind of offensive players don't always come around quite as easily. So, I'm looking forward to seeing. There's a lot of ways I could have went with that pick too, and there's still a lot of
Hmm.
guys on the board that I like, actually. So you mentioned a few guys, Franz Wagner still on the board. I don't know how much he's gonna really get to play
Right.
in that in that in
Yeah.
that Orlando Magic team, but um yeah, I think Duarte was somebody else I was interested in. Trey Murphy. I
Trey
was really
Murphy
Trey
is in a
Murphy was
good
the guy.
spot.
Yeah, that's the guy that I probably would have gotten if James Booknight didn't come around. So yeah, man. Well, that's the end. That's the end. That's the 2021 rookie draft. Hope you guys are happy with your picks, and yeah, we'll talk about it on the Discord, man. So keepers are in so far. You should be seeing the free agents coming up on your list pretty soon, and we'll add your rookies to your roster very shortly. So until then, good luck and good night.
Thank you all. Chill out.